Hello, 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 hello out there. How's everybody doing? Is everybody's favorite conservative in New York, Christopher Wright, here to present you with one of my infamous walk and talk videos. And what's today's walk and talk video going to be about? Well, first things first, just want to send this quick shout to the Jewish community out there. Wish them a happy Yom Kippur, and that's why I'm off today so early in the morning on a weekday, because I get paid days off to work for a Jewish company. So shout out to them real quick. But anyways, the topic of today's walk and talk is going to be the support of President Trump from the black community. All right, and I'm not sure if you heard the news. It's not, it's not too recent, but it's just a poll that came out from Rasmussen, and it mentions the support for the black community has risen up to 36%. For the president, Donald Trump. So, I'm not a big fan of polls. As we all know how polls go, what happened with Hillary Clinton. It's a 90% chance of winning the presidency, how that poll turned out for her, with different polls that, predicted that. But this poll was the most accurate in the 2016 election. So this one I kind of take a little more serious than the other ones. And people ask, well, why is the support increasing among the black community? To be honest with you, let me tell you, the main reason is, as you can hear in the background, all this noise is people working jobs. Trump is bringing in jobs. And I keep telling you, and I told you in my first video, the most important thing for the black community, if you want to say what can help us out from the jump right off the rip immediately, is bringing jobs to the community. And that's what President Trump has done. And he's done that and got the black employment to the lowest it's been in American history. And so the support's going up. And then you also have speakers, like on YouTube, conservative speakers like Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, David Harris Jr., Anthony Bryan Logan. I can go on and on and on, all the names. But these people are coming out showing support for the president and just bringing a voice for the black conservative movement out there to show you that, there are blacks out there that are conservative and they support the president, and there's more than you think, And so that has been an important piece of the puzzle. And another important piece of the puzzle, I believe, that people kind of sleep on, but it's, it's a real important piece, people, to be honest with you, is the support from Kanye West. When he made that tweet, when he said, I like the way Candace Owens thinks, that was a huge, huge movement. And the reason why it was such a big thing is because before that, there was almost really not really too much still black celebrity support for the president. I mean, he had a few athletes. You had Herschel Walker. You had the legendary Jim Brown. Shout out to Jim Brown. Ray Lewis at the time as well, coming out showing support. But I personally even said that we need a celebrity to come out and show support for the president, a black celebrity. And the reason why is because, unfortunately, in the black community, I think that Hollywood and music and just media in general has a lot of control of the community. So a lot of times, unfortunately, blacks aren't paying attention until a celebrity will come out that they like, a rapper or a musician or an actor, and then that will make them get to the point where they feel like, okay, I'm comfortable supporting this person now. And Kanye West was that individual. So once he did what he did, and he came out and he showed support for the president with that tweet, and he wore the MAGA hat with Lyra Cohen and all that stuff. Of course, how Kanye is. That caused a lot of controversy. Of course, after he went on TMZ, of course, the infamous interview where he said, blacks are still slaves and for all these years, and what he was referring to was modern time was the mental slavery aspect. We're not physical slaves anymore, but we're mentally enslaved. And if you don't believe that, you got to take a look at the Democratic Party and how to use identity politics all the time to try to, get the black vote. And it shows right there when they do that they're obviously, they're trying to use that to still control the community and they'll vote for them every 2 to 4 years. So, that is a form of, to me, mental entrapment, mental slavery. And also, you got a lot of liberals with the white guilt thing, and that to me is another form of slavery, because white guilt is one race, in my opinion, thinking they're greater than another race, and they have to give them a handout and support them because they're not capable of stepping up to the plate like the race that you're a part of can do. So that's an issue I have with that as well. And I feel that when, he spoke about that, that's something that needs to be spoke about. And what else, that's going on as well. If you look at people come out to support for the president, you got a black pastor in Chicago, Darrell Scott, I believe his name was. He said that Trump has been the greatest president, the greatest black president for the black community. That's pretty much what he says. He's coming out showing the most support. If you look under the Obama presidency, they had, I believe it was, how many years? 8 years under Obama presidency. They said that the black household fell from $900 per household a month when he became president. So and when Obama was president, so you got to look at that. And the fact that the black unemployment rate's around 6% right now, it says a lot. So the support's been going up for the president for those many reasons. And, there's been absolutely nothing wrong with that. And Trump has also supported the Hispanic community as well. Their unemployment rate's looking great. When it comes to women, there's more women in the Trump administration working right now than, he has almost any presidential, any past president in the history of this country. So the fact that, he's getting all that accomplished for, the Hispanic community, the black community, all these communities, come on, man, you got to give the man credit. But of course, the mainstream media is trying to ignore that. They're not trying to bring that up. They're not trying to talk about it. And, that's why the man's having so much troubles among so many people that are, TV is their main source of news. And if they just would do their job properly and report on the news correctly and just tell you what's really going on and what the president has done for the country and all the minorities and women in this country, there'd be a lot more support for the man than it already is. But I feel that it's not a big deal. I think that this whole movement going on within the black community, that is all going to be a part of the red wave coming in 2018's midterm election. We're going to see it. The mainstream media, Hollywood, different celebrities are trying to come out and manipulate the black vote like they always do. And they think that just using liberal ideology, politics is going to get it done. But what they're going to realize is that America is, smarter than a lot of Americans are smarter than a lot of people think. And they're seeing a lot of stuff that the Democratic Party's doing. And they're seeing, the lies, the propaganda they're spewing, all these things. And it's going to turn on them in this next election. And that's going to be a big part of that red wave. And that's why I think you look at the Democratic Party, that's what they're focusing right now is so much on illegal aliens, not illegal immigration. I know a lot of people got on me about my video about illegal immigration. I said that they're like, it's illegal aliens. Okay, I know. I was just, trying to make a point. But yes, that's what they're focusing so much on illegal aliens right now and trying to get them, find a way for them to be able to vote in the midterms and in the 2020 election, because they pretty much know that the black community is starting to wake up and they're starting to walk away from the Democratic plantation and head towards conservatism. So that's been a big problem. So, blacks like me coming out with a conservative message, Candace Owens, where we're being blackballed as much as possible from social media, from Hollywood, from sports, wherever it may be, where our voice can be heard. And they're trying to, put the Uncle Tom label on us and to say, make us look like we're bad for the community. We're really the ones trying to bring the community up. So they're trying to push us out of the way, brainwash the rest of the communities, our minority community, and, get illegal immigration to be a part of the country, so that can be their new crutch that they can lean on, that new minority crutch, that new, we'll give you handouts, we'll help you out if you vote for us. So that's, pretty much what's going on in the country right now, and that's pretty much the topic of today's Walk and Talk, is just the minority support for the president and how he's doing a great job for the community, he's doing a great job for jobs, I don't know what else needs to be said, man. Like, just keep up the great work, Mr. President, and you got my support, and I'll keep on presenting these videos. Everybody enjoy your rest of your day. Jewish people out there, enjoy your Yom Kippur. Thank you for your time. And again, if you like the video, please remember to like and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the little bell next to the icon as well after you're done, so be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless.